Deep in the desolate Judean desert, shrouded in mystery and silence, lie ancient caves that once housed some of the most extraordinary documents ever discovered by humankind. These are the Dead Sea Scrolls, texts that have challenged scholars, fascinated believers, and puzzled researchers for decades. In today's video, we'll uncover the remarkable story of the Dead Sea Scrolls. We'll explore their historical significance, their connections to early Christianity, and the tantalizing mysteries they still hold. Let's dive into this incredible chapter of history. The Dead Sea Scrolls are a collection of ancient manuscripts discovered in the mid-20th century. These texts date back to between the 3rd century BCE and the 1st century CE, making them over 2,000 years old. They are written in Hebrew, Aramaic, and Greek, and consist of over 900 documents, including fragments of every book of the Hebrew Bible except for Esther. The scrolls can be divided into 3 broad categories: biblical texts, which are some of the oldest surviving copies of the Hebrew Bible; sectarian texts, which describe the beliefs, rules, and rituals of the group thought to have written the scrolls; apocryphal and pseudepigraphical works, which include writings not found in the traditional biblical canon. These scrolls were found in 11 caves near Qumran, an ancient settlement by the Dead Sea. Scholars believe they were written or copied by a Jewish sect known as the Essenes, although this theory is still debated. The story of their discovery is as fascinating as the scrolls themselves. In 1947, a young Bedouin shepherd named Muhammad ed-Dib stumbled upon a cave while searching for a lost goat. Inside, he found clay jars containing scrolls wrapped in linen. Initially, these finds were met with skepticism, but as word spread, scholars and archaeologists began to investigate. Over the next decade, 11 caves were excavated, yielding thousands of fragments and complete scrolls. The discovery sparked a race among archaeologists and treasure hunters. However, the scrolls' fragile nature posed immense challenges. They were written on parchment, papyrus, and in some cases copper, all of which had deteriorated over the centuries. Piecing together these scrolls has been described as assembling the world's most complicated jigsaw puzzle. Many fragments are barely larger than a fingernail, yet they contain invaluable insights into the ancient world. The Dead Sea Scrolls provide a vivid glimpse into the diversity of Jewish thought and practice during the Second Temple period. This was a time of great religious and political upheaval in Judea, and the scrolls shed light on the beliefs of the Essenes, a sect that likely lived at Qumran. Take the community rule, for example. This text outlines the strict regulations governing the lives of the sect's members, including their shared meals, prayers, and a commitment to ritual purity. The Essenes viewed themselves as the sons of light, destined to fight the sons of darkness, in a final apocalyptic battle described in the War Scroll. The scrolls also deepen our understanding of the Jewish messianic expectation. Several texts describe the coming of a messianic figure who would restore justice and establish God's kingdom on earth. These ideas resonate with themes later echoed in early Christianity. Perhaps the most intriguing aspect of the Dead Sea Scrolls is their potential connection to early Christianity. Scholars have noted parallels between the teachings of the Essenes and those of John the Baptist, who is believed to have lived a similar ascetic lifestyle in the Judean wilderness. For example, the Sermon on the Mount emphasizes humility, purity of heart, and peacemaking, virtues that align closely with Essene teachings. Additionally, both the Essenes and early Christians shared apocalyptic visions, awaiting divine intervention to establish justice. However, direct connections remain speculative. Theologically, the Essenes focused on strict adherence to the law, while early Christianity emphasized grace and forgiveness. These differences suggest that, while there may be overlap, the movements were distinct. Even decades after their discovery, the Dead Sea Scrolls continue to pose fascinating mysteries. Chief among them, who wrote them? The traditional view attributes them to the Essenes, but some scholars suggest other groups, such as the Sadducees or even a diverse library collected from Jerusalem. And why were they hidden? One theory suggests they were stashed away during the Roman siege of Judea in 68 CE to protect them from destruction. Another posits that the scrolls represent an archive intentionally preserved for future generations. In recent years, technology has unlocked new secrets. Advanced imaging techniques have revealed hidden text on fragments once thought blank, offering fresh insights into ancient scribal practices. The Dead Sea Scrolls revolutionized our understanding of biblical history. Before their discovery, the oldest known Hebrew manuscripts dated to the 10th century CE. The scrolls pushed this timeline back over a millennium, confirming the remarkable consistency of the biblical text over centuries. Beyond religion, they are invaluable cultural artifacts, providing a window into daily life in ancient Judea, from dietary habits to legal disputes. Yet their study has not been without controversy. Debates over interpretations, disputes regarding ownership, and accusations of secrecy in the academic community have all added layers of intrigue to their story. The Dead Sea Scrolls are more than just ancient texts. They are a bridge between past and present, illuminating the spiritual and cultural crossroads of human history. Their discovery reshaped our understanding of ancient Judaism and early Christianity, leaving us with both answers and questions. What other secrets might these fragile fragments reveal? Only time and perhaps further discoveries will tell. If you found this journey into the past fascinating, hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe for more explorations into the mysteries of history. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.